Hi, this is Ray. You know, it's just, it's just, you're just. I mean, what do you think you're doing? You think you're at a huddle? You know what I mean? You're at a huddle. Everybody gets together, like, okay, so this is going on over there, and this is a Japanese photographer. Da da da. You know, um, I'll tell you what. Um, these guys want to get on the computer with this homeless guy because they jailed me for 911 phone calls, and because they they drove me over to the mental institution while this guy was chasing me around in the parking lot with a knife, and because they drove me over to the jail for observing the police activity at the bus stop. I had to stop in the median, and and the problem is that we're just listening to these people are talking to themselves. Okay, now I don't know what you're talking about. Um, these people who like talking about the internet, but these people who from Santa Cruz, California, they're talking to themselves. You know, and I guess it would be very easy to convince them that they're talking to themselves. You know what I mean? Even though they're talking to themselves, even though they just drive over to talk to this guy, and then they drive over, and then they put him in the back of their car, and they drive him over to the jail for 911 phone calls, and they go like, "No, what did I do that for?" And then they tell him to put his hands on the back of the car, and because they're driving down the street, and there's police activity, and there's this guy who's minding his own business because he doesn't want to cross the street over to the police activity. They put his hands on the car, and they put him in the back of the car, and they take him over to and they put him over in the jail, and they go like, no way that I did that. How did I do that? No, this is not even true. That's not even possible that I did that, you know? And it's just like, you know, these kind of people, the kind of people that we keep talking about, they're not supposed to be carrying a gun. Okay, they're not supposed to be carrying a gun. Okay, and there's just nothing that I can tell you. There's nothing else that I can say to you other than the fact that these guys who just keep talking to themselves and talking to themselves and talking to themselves, and now they're talking to themselves and they're talking to other people, and they're talking to themselves and they're talking to other people, and the solution is out there somewhere because they know how to talk to themselves while they're talking to other people at the same time, and all this kind of stuff like that, as if to say that was the solution to this problem, or something that we're waiting around to find out, like with these guys out there. You know what I mean? We're not waiting around to find out what happens with these guys because they're talking to themselves and talking to other people at the same time.